the current situation in Eastern DRC in particular, following the Sadc field assessment mission to the Eastern DRC, which took place in March 2023. The summit noted the grave security situation in Eastern DRC because of the proliferation of armed groups since last year, mainly the M23. These armed groups launch attacks against innocent civilians, state security agencies, and public infrastructures, resulting in a severe humanitarian crisis. It is worth mentioning that the humanitarian situation has reached alarming proportions, with over 1.6 million displaced, which has necessitated an increase in the number of camps for internally displaced persons. The summit therefore reiterated Sadc solidarity to assist the government and people of the Republic of Congo in its efforts to restore peace and stability in the eastern part of the country, particularly in light of the upcoming national elections scheduled for December 2023. In this regard, I wish to reiterate the importance of coordination and remind ourselves of the commitment we have made in January 2023 to convene the tripartite summit that would allow for a more coordinated diplomatic and peaceful approach. Sadc is therefore ready to work closely with the AU, United Nations, and other regional groups to which DRC is a member, i.e., the East African Community, the International Conference on Great Lakes region, the Central African Countries Community, to ensure that support given to DRC is well coordinated. Your Excellencies, distinguished delegates, allow me to reiterate our collective gratitude to the troop contributing countries of our Force Intervention Brigade that deployed their personnel in Eastern DRC as part of United Nations Organization Stabilization Mission in Democratic Republic of Congo. It is known as MONUSCO. In conclusion, I would like to thank you once again for your cooperation and support extended to me while presiding over this meeting. Our joint and collaborative efforts would definitely allow us to make impactful decisions aimed at securing peace and restoring the overall territorial integrity of the DRC, whose socio-economic development is intertwined with our regional developmental goals. With that, I would like to thank all of you for coming here to be with us. Many of you were in faraway places, but traveled to be with us because you are committed to maintaining peace in Africa, and peace particularly in DRC. With that, I would like to thank you, and bon voyage.
Thank you. Those were our closing remarks. We will now go into the reading of the communique by the Executive Secretary of Sadc. The communique will be read in English and there will be translation. But after this meeting, we will make available the final version in Portuguese and French that will be taken and also will be uploaded on our Sadc website. Your Excellency, you may now read the communique. Excellency, Mr. Mahosi.
Thank you very much, and thank you, Your Excellency Chairperson. The communique reads as follows. Communique of the Extraordinary Organ Troika Summit, plus Sadc Troika and Force Intervention Brigade, troop contributing countries, of the 8th May 2023. The Extraordinary Summit of Organ Troika, plus Sadc Troika and Force Intervention Brigade, contributing countries, troop contributing countries, heads of state and government, hereinafter called the summit, was held on the 8th of May 2023. Summit was officially opened and chaired by His Excellency Dr. Hage G. Geingob, President of the Republic of Namibia, in his capacity as the chairperson of the Sadc Organ on Politics, Defense and Security Cooperation. Summit was attended by the following heads of state and government and or their representatives. Namibia, by His Excellency Dr. Hage G. Geingob, President of the Republic of Namibia and Chairperson of the Organ on Politics, Defense and Security Cooperation. South Africa, His Excellency Mr. Matamela Cyril Ramaphosa, President of the Republic of South Africa and outgoing Chairperson of the Organ on Politics, Defense and Security Cooperation. Democratic Republic of Congo, His Excellency Mr. Felix Antoine Tshisekedi Tshilombo, President of the Democratic Republic of Congo and Chairperson of SADC. United Republic of Tanzania, Her Excellency Dr. Samia Suluhu Hassan, President of the United Republic of Tanzania. Angola, His Excellency Ambassador Tete Antonio, Minister of External Relations of the Republic of Angola, representing His Excellency João Manuel Gonçalves Lorenzo, President of the Republic of Angola and incoming Chairperson of SADC. Malawi, Honorable Herim Kandawire, Minister of Defense of the Republic of Malawi, representing His Excellency Dr. Lazarus McCarthy Chakwera, President of the Republic of Malawi and outgoing Chairperson of SADC. Zambia, His Excellency Mr. Stephen Katuka, High Commissioner of the Republic of Zambia to Namibia, representing His Excellency Mr. Hakainde Hichilema, President of the Republic of Zambia and incoming Chairperson of the Organ on Politics, Defense and Security Cooperation. Summit was also attended by the Executive Secretary. Summit noted with great concern the unstable and deteriorating security situation prevailing in the Eastern DRC and reiterated its strong condemnation of the upsurge of conflict and activities of armed groups, including the resurgence of M23 rebels in the DRC. Summit observed a minute of silence and expressed its deep condolences to the government and the people of the Democratic Republic of Congo for the loss of lives during the armed conflict in Eastern DRC, and to the Republic of Malawi following the loss of lives and infrastructure as a result of the tropical cyclone Freddy. Summit reiterated its call for immediate cessation of hostilities by all armed groups and unconditional withdrawal from the current occupied areas. Summit called for an immediate regional support to the government of the DRC to address the prevailing security situation in the Eastern DRC ahead of the national elections scheduled to be held in December 2023. Summit reiterated SADC's unwavering support in the fight against armed groups in Eastern DRC to pave the way for sustainable peace, security, and prosperity of the people of the DRC and the SADC region as a whole. Summit approved the deployment of a SADC force within the framework of the SADC Standby Force as a regional response in support of the DRC to restore peace and security in Eastern DRC. Summit approved a common position to have a more coordinated approach given the multiple deployments under multilateral and bilateral arrangements in the Eastern DRC, and urged the government of the DRC to put in place the necessary conditions and measures for effective coordination amongst sub-regional forces and bilateral partners operating in the DRC. Summit welcomed the agreement by the African Union Commission supporting the convening of the quadripartite summit to support the coordination of the peace process in the DRC. Summit acknowledged the expression of gratitude by His Excellency Mr. Felix Antoine Tshisekedi Chilombo, President of the Democratic Republic of Congo, of SADC's continued support, collaboration, and cooperation towards the attainment of lasting peace and security in the Eastern DRC. Summit expressed appreciation to His Excellency João Manuel Gonçalves Lorenzo, President of the Republic of Angola, and the current chair of the International Conference on the Great Lakes region, as the designated mediator by the African Union to facilitate dialogue between DRC and Rwanda towards the de-escalation of the security tensions in Eastern DRC. The summit commended His Excellency Dr. Hage G. Geingob, President of the Republic of Namibia and Chairperson of the Organ on Politics, Defense and Security Cooperation, for convening the summit and for his steadfast leadership in galvanizing concerted efforts towards the attainment of lasting peace, security, and stability in the Sadc region. This communique is done on the 8th of May 2023 here in Windhoek, the Republic of South Africa. I thank you, Your Excellencies. Oh, sorry, the Republic of Namibia. My sincere apologies.
What did you say? I didn't hear you. Well, you are glad I didn't hear you. Thank you very much. He's tired, maybe. We have come to the end of this short but very successful meeting. I would like to thank all of you, Your Excellencies, and delegates representing the presidents, the staff, SADC staff, the press for covering this. I hope it will reflect the discussions we had today. With that, really, I would like to now, if allowed by you all, now adjourn this meeting.
Thank you. We now proceed with the anthems. SADC, AU, and Namibia.
And hope for regional and universal integration towards unity and harmony. Cradle of humanity, cradle of our ancestors. Let us praise with joy the realization of our hopes and raise the banner of solidarity. Let us all unite.
Thank you. That marks the end of the summit. We may allow their heads of state to exit the room, and then the rest will follow. Thank you.